India today, I am Gaurav Sawant. What message will hanging Yakub Memon, one of those involved for killing 257 innocent Mumbaikars on the 12th of March 1993 send? Does it show India's strong resolve against Pakistan-sponsored terror? That's our top focus story. Call us. Tell us what you think. Will hanging Yakub Memon help fight terror? My number is 0120-480-7310. For the next half hour, we shall discuss this, and Ujjwal Nikam, that senior public prosecutor who successfully prosecuted the terrorists in the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks, he joins me on the broadcast and he will answer your questions on Yakub Memon's hanging. Ujjwal Nikam is live on the broadcast with me. Now, the Supreme Court just a short while back dismissed Yakub Memon's curative petition. He is a death row convict in the 1993 Mumbai serial blast. The Maharashtra government is now expected to hang Yakub Memon at 7 a.m. on the 30th of July after the Supreme Court order on the 9th of April that had rejected his review petition. The state government had started the process of execution. It obtained permission from the Tada court. Today's petition was Yakub Memon's second review petition, or it was a curative petition filed in the Supreme Court. Let me also remind our viewers that President Pranab Mukherjee has already turned down Yakub Memon's mercy plea last year. Who is Yakub Memon? Well, he was sentenced to death by a designated Tada court by Justice P.D. Kode in 2007. He was found guilty of playing a key role in the criminal conspiracy that resulted in the death of 257 innocent Indians in Mumbai on the 12th of March 1993. Yakub Memon is also the younger brother of Ibrahim Memon, Tiger Memon, the prime accused in the 1993 blast. Now, Tiger Memon and Daud Ibrahim are still absconding, enjoying the hospitality of Pakistan's notorious inter-services intelligence. I want to bring in Ujjwal Nikam on this broadcast. Now, Ujjwal Nikam has a very important role also to play in the 1993 blast. Ujjwal Nikam, as a young lawyer who came from Jalgaon in 1993, Mumbai Blast holds a special place for you. Tell me, is there cast iron evidence against Yakub Memon?
See, I would like to tell you two important facts. Firstly, on 12th March, at 12 places, at the same time, there were explosions at various places. Tiger Memon, Yakub Memon, and the entire Memon family left Mumbai on the earlier day. They went to Dubai, and from Dubai they went to Pakistan. The hard evidence against Yakub Memon that we had marshaled in the court was then the conspirator meeting before the blast which had taken place in Dubai. Tiger Memon, Yakub Memon, Daud Ibrahim, 4 Pakistan national, and 3 Indian people from Mumbai who participated in the same conspirator meeting. And it was decided in that meeting to explode bombs at various places on a particular date. And to train some people, some group of persons were to send to Pakistan, and arrangements were made. And in pursuance of that agreement, 15 or 13 people were sent from Mumbai to Dubai, Dubai to Pakistan. Okay. They had taken the training there. Yakub Memon had made the arrangement of the finance. Being a chartered accountant, he was looking after how to import the RDX and how to send arms and other ammunition. Okay. Now, those persons who had visited Islamabad, they came back to Dubai and again from Dubai to Mumbai. After the blast, Mumbai police had arrested those persons who had actually taken the training. Now, their passports were showing, the entries in the passport were showing that on a particular date they left Dubai and on a particular date they arrived in Dubai. There were no entries, that is exit and entry, absolutely there was no endorsement on their passport.
That's a very interesting point. That's a very interesting point you're making, Ujjwal Nikam. What you're saying is, when these bomb planters, they went from Mumbai to Dubai. From Dubai,
Right.
they went to a country and there was no
Correct.
entry into that country. There was no exit from that country. Which was this country?
There was absolutely, there was no endorsement of that particular country. So the country which they had visited had taken an utmost precaution to show or to make that there was no corresponding entry about embarkation and disembarkation of passport. So when one of the accused went turned as an approver, there's a state witness, then he divulged in the court on the oath that we went to Pakistan by particular Pakistan Airlines. We were received by certain persons at Pakistan airport. Immigration authority did not check our passports. They allowed us a safe passage. Then we went to a particular destination. All this he had discharged upon. So Yakub was mainly looking after the training and the financing. He was mainly arranging that.
Okay, stay with me, sir. A lot of viewers are calling us. They want to talk to you. I have Ranjan who joins me from Ghaziabad. I also have Dr. Kendi who joins us from Chennai. Ranjan, to you first. Your take. Will hanging Yakub Memon send the right message about India's resolve to fight terror? Dr. Kendi, can you hear me? Okay, I'll get to our viewers in just a moment. But so there is evidence, Ujjwal Nikam, that Yakub Memon arranged for people to go to Pakistan. They were trained in Pakistan. There is evidence of Pakistan's involvement in this terror attack?
And I must tell you very frankly that the important issue is that the 3-4 persons who had participated in Dubai before the bomb blast in Dubai, they were close associates of Dawood Ibrahim. Now, I can't say that whether they were ISI people or from the Pakistan government people, but those people were certainly the persons of very close confidence of the government of Pakistan. Otherwise, how they were allowed, without checking their passport, how they were allowed to enter into their land?
Yes.
The very fact that the Pakistan airport authorities had given a safe passage to these attackers, to these people who actually planted bomb, that clearly show that some people from the Pakistan were actively supporting, assisting these all planters of the bomb blast.
Yes.
So on that, and let me tell you, not only that, we also see RGS hand grenades, ARGS 69. And then we have seen the mechanism. Then we have asked for the history of the RGS hand grenade, which country had manufacturing.
Yes.
Then we came to know from the Austria that initially Austria was manufacturing this RGS hand grenade 69, Gaurav.
Yes.
And later on, the whole technique know-how was sold to Pakistan. We have that evidence. Thirdly, I must tell you,
yes,
Waha cantonment, we have seen certain card boxes, and it was written on those card boxes, it is manufactured in Waha cantonment. Waha cantonment is one of the ordnance factory. In 1993, in Pakistan, there were in all 14 ordnance factories. And Waha cantonment was one of the ordnance factories. You can
Yes.
go and Google, you can check that Waha cantonment's name also. So all these facts, I don't want to enter into that. But we also said during those days that how Pakistan is, but nobody had told us.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Gaurav, that the world was saying, no, we don't want to believe, because this is a fight for Kashmir. They were looking from that angle. But it is only after the terror attack of 26 November, the whole world, especially United States, came to know that yes, Pakistan involvement is there. Because American 8 nationals were killed,
Yes.
and we have the documentary evidence.
Yes.
So only after the terror attack in the Kasab, then the whole world realized that all the terror attacks in India were sponsored by Pakistan. That was it. But first in 93, I'm telling about the 93 also, that RDX and all these things, they were brought from Pakistan.
Yes, so
Yes,
there
sir.
is direct evidence of involvement not just of Yakub Memon but also Pakistani state, as Ujjwal Nikam points out, that Waha cantonment manufactured RDX and RG's grenades that were originally manufactured in Austria, but the entire technology was sold to Pakistan. Those grenades were recovered. Apart from that, there is more evidence that links Dawood Ibrahim Tiger Memon and Yakub Memon to this entire conspiracy in the form of confessions of the bomb planters, sir. Tell us about that.
Yes, let me tell you, most of the accused had admitted. Because you see, when accused was apprehended and when accused was brought to face the trial, all accused were behaving very indifferently with Yakub. Why? The question is why? Because they realize the Memon family had betrayed the rest of the accused person, because they left Mumbai much earlier than the blast date, and they kept these people, poor people in Mumbai. You do your work, we are flying, we are going. So therefore, that is the one of the reasons why the Supreme Court has reduced the death penalty of planters.
Okay.
Tada Court has awarded death penalty in all to 12 persons. We demanded death penalty, so number of the accused person.
Yes.
But Tada Court has awarded death penalty to 12 persons. But Supreme Court has reduced down of 11% to life imprisonment and confirmed the death penalty. Because Supreme Court must have considered that conspirator should be dealt with severe punishment than the person and the people who acted in pursuance of the criminal conspiracy, or like the conspirator is the director of the drama or the picture. The actors or actress had to play according to the tune of the director. And here the Memon family doubts even the tiger. So therefore law has taken very serious. So now nobody should make a complaint that why Yakub Memon is being tried very severely when he was not present there and all these things.
Stay with me for a moment. I want to bring in Rajan from Mumbai. I also have Mr. Subramaniam from Mumbai again. Rajan, your take on hanging Yakub Memon.
Yeah, more than my take, I want to ask a question to Mr. Nikam.
Go on.
When we know that these 15 guys have gone from here to Dubai, and from Dubai they have a stamp that they have left the Dubai airport and gone to some unknown country.
Yes.
Why the hell can't Indian government ask Dubai to provide details of the country to which they have gone and come back? They must be having a passenger manifest, etc.
Let me tell you.
Why is the government not doing
it? Go on, Mr. Nikam. Respond to Rajan.
Our investors did ask this question to the Dubai. But in Dubai, we got whatever the cards and whatever the information we have received, that absolutely there was no mention that they had gone to the Pakistan. There was an entry of a particular date that they left Dubai airport on their, and immediately after some day, 15 days or 3 weeks day, there was an entry of arrival in Dubai. So where they are gone? They were just moving in the air? No. They had gone to such country, which country has deliberately avoided their identity.
But does Dubai manifest, Mr. Nikam, does the manifest, aircraft manifest mention that they left on a PIA flight number so-and-so, their boarding number is so-and-so?
Yes. We have collected that evidence also. That clearly mentioned that they had gone to Pakistan.
So there is cast iron evidence that they went to Pakistan for training. Then there is those ammunition boxes, RDX manufactured at Vaha Cantonment Factory, the RGs, grenades, all of this evidence against Yakub Memon. Now, Abha Singh was on the broadcast with me a short time back, and several people who are defending Yakub Memon, they say he surrendered on his own. He should be shown leniency. Did he surrender or was he arrested?
No, are you asking this question to me?
Yes, Mr. Nikam.
Gaurav, I must tell you, this is nothing but this is a bullshit. Yakub had never surrendered. Yakub was caught by our intelligence people. He was brought to India. This is a cook story in order to get the sympathy for Yakub. Why Yakub you should surrender? Is he mad to surrender before the court? In fact, he was aware that whatever the evidence which we have, then why, if Yakub tried to surrender, why didn't Tiger Memon? Because they were in the
Where
same
was he arrested? How was he brought back? Do we have clarity on that, Mr. Nikam?
See, actually, that details, he was caught in Kathmandu. That is what I was told by our investigator. I'm not supposed to go into minors of where he was surrendered, why he was surrendered, how it has come in mind. You see, human memory and mind is very flexible. You see, it's very difficult to predict why did he had thought that to surrender. But the fact that he did not surrender at all, the fact that he was apprehended, and we have martial evidence to that effect. His passport was seized.
Okay. Stay with me. Yes, I have Mr. Subramaniam who also has a point to make and perhaps a question for you. Mr. Subramaniam, go on.
Yeah, the only concern is I'm very happy with this decision. Finally this man got punished for what he has done. Okay, so we should think from the people, those who have been in 1993 blast, we should think from their perspective. Okay, so finally I think the verdict is absolutely right.
Okay.
And we should set an example for this for such people. So if anything happens like this, so there is an decision makers, those who will definitely punish such people in India.
Mr. Nikam, you've been a lawyer par excellence for a long time. Now, there are several people, including the Amnesty International, that says that there is no empirical evidence to suggest that if you hang a person, it deters crime or worse, terror. Why is hanging Yakub Memon or let's say Ujjwal Nikam so important?
See, let me tell you very frankly, the psychology of mine in asking for a deterrent sentence to deprade a criminal. Let me tell you very frankly. My psychology is that, and our law, that is jurisprudence, criminal jurisprudence also says, and which we suppose that the Bible of law, that criminal jurisprudence clearly says that deterrent sentence act Gaurav for two purposes. Like the first is deterrent to the very criminal and deterrent to the like-minded persons. Now, you see, normally I don't ask the death penalty in each and every case. In very few, rarely when I find that a particular criminal is having a criminal tendency involved, and if his acts are so deterrent, the crime which is committed, what we call in that formula as terrorist or frayer, then only we can ask for the death penalty. Now, so far as Yakub is concerned, not only that, because of his dastardly act, 257 persons lost their life and a huge crores property was damaged. But besides that, see, he planned the whole attack.
Yes.
And not only that, it is for the first time in India that RDX was used. People came to know because they had given the idea, Kala Sabun Rakho, Kala Sabun se jada dhamaka hota hai. That was an idea given by this Memon to those poor workers who were acting, of course not workers, who were acting to the tune of this Memon and Daud Ibrahim.
Right.
So, this Kala Sabun, that is RDX, was used for the first time. That has created the panicky. The world was lost to know whether India has become very unsafe. Even after the terror attack of Kasab, I must tell you that foreigners were rather reluctant to stay initially during those days in a 5-star hotel. That was an impact.
Okay.
Ultimately, that impact was removed because we have shown that here the law is the supreme. Law and the police, they take very strong actions against the person who acts against the interests of the society. And
stay with me, sir. I have Mr. Desai once again from Mumbai, and Mumbai seems to be reacting to this information, to this news that's coming in that Yakub Memon is to hang on the 30th of July. Mr. Desai, go on. Tell us your take.
Good afternoon, sir. Mr. Hormas Desai here from Mumbai. Sir, I have been witness to this particular bomb blast and the riots thereafter. And I would feel that what has happened, I would like to thank you. A very hats off to you, sir, and the government of the day for expediting this particular case in a fast-track manner. And the thing is, sir, whenever there is these human rights people who try to come up with these bomb blasts, any kind of these terrorist activities are going on, they come to save these people. I feel there should be a change in the judiciary wherein you can have these kind of appeals only up to the president, no more appeals. Once the president approves of it, there should be a direct hanging in case of mass murder and terrorism.
That's a very important point you're making, Mr. Desai. Stay on with me. I also have Mr. Raghunath who joins us from Bengaluru. Go on, Mr. Raghunath.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Raghunath from Bangalore. It is a very good signal that a person involved in 1993 Mumbai blast is going to be hanged. But in my opinion, the original perpetrators are in Pakistan, and the government is doing very little to get them to India, and this is too little, too late happening. After 23 years, a person going to gallows makes no sense for me.
Okay, you making an important point there.
Because you see, the people who suffered in 1993 will not get any justice because of this. The main perpetrators have to be tried and hanged.
Okay,
That is my
we
opinion.
need to find the main perpetrator. A good point you make there. The main perpetrators, as in Tiger Memon, Dawood Ibrahim, and elements in the Pakistani state. And that remains the big question. Can India get to the big perpetrators, the main perpetrators of the 1993 blast case? Now, we've got a lot of reaction that's coming in. Let's listen into Justice P.D. Kode, the man in 2007, the Tada court judge who awarded the death sentence, his reaction to the curative petition being dismissed. Other reactions also coming in. Let's listen in. Loha Singh joins us from Kolkata. Sir, your views?
Yeah, I think he should definitely be hanged. And if it is the harshest of punishment, but that's the kind of crime he has done. Like, he was the brains behind this thing, hanging those pawns who were the 30-something people who were really the pawns who were doing the job that these guys planned isn't going to do much. You have to go after the big guys who are not just here but across the border. So yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. Lot of political reaction also coming in, cutting across the political spectrum on Yakub Memon's hanging that is expected on the 30th of July at 7 in the morning for his role in the 1993 Mumbai Blast. Let's listen into the political reactions.